Gallery. Right now, I don't know if you can hear, but people are getting yelled at downstairs. So I'm gonna stay away. But yeah, today I officially have 6 college acceptances. I'm still waiting for the 4 colleges that I was waiting for at the beginning that I wanted to hear from because I didn't think I was going to get in there. So that's fun. But today I got accepted by Seattle University, which you can't see because, you know, they were the 2 people who decided to emboss it rather than, you know, write it out or something. I mean, I can see it, but, you know, you're on camera. And also UCF, which is actually a lot thinner than most application packets because they have no money. And so they don't send scholarships. So even USF, which has no money either, is thicker than them. Huh, I don't know. I don't get it. Seattle's actually pretty thin too. But I got a $10,000 scholarship from them. So that's cool. See? 10,000. I don't know if you can see it. But it is there. It is. What's so funny about this though is this is the one that I was talking to my mom about earlier, that I was like, well, you know, out of the ones I haven't gotten yet, the one that I would mind the least if I didn't get is Seattle University, because I don't care about it as much as the others, because, you know, the others, I really want to know if I got in there. Like, I'm not expecting to get in there. Like, I'm not expecting to get into Vanderbilt, I'm not expecting to get into Duke, I'm not expecting to get into Berea or into, geez, what was the other one? High Point. High Point. Because they all expect, you know, pretty high academics. Berea, not as much high academics. I'm actually more worried about that one because I don't think I'm in a low enough economic class. Strangely enough. Yeah. So, there's a very good chance that I may not get accepted into there. But they're also kind of picky too. They only accept like 1 in every 7 students. But either way, so I want to see if I can get into them, and they're the ones that I've been waiting and the ones that I've been most anxious about because I really want to get into one of them at least, just to, you know, even if I don't go, just to say that I got in. And I haven't heard from any of them. I just really like to, because those are the ones with the really good financial aid programs and, you know, all the other good programs that they have. So I'm just kind of crossing my fingers and hoping that I get into at least one of them, or at least hear from one of them pretty soon. Because I just want to know. Like, even if they all send me rejection letters, I just want to hear from one of them. Or all of them would be nice, actually. Just to hear from them. But, you know, either way. Oh, and remember, stretch. Anyway, remember this author that I was talking to you about, John Green? Well, my friend, I've been trying to get her to read John Green for about, like, ever since The Fault in Our Stars came out. This book over here. Ever since it came out, I've been trying to get her to read it because he's fantastic. And he just, you know, he writes really well, and he is just a genuinely funny person. And just kind of, like, interesting for the most part, you know? And so I'd been trying to convince her that it'd be a good idea to read him because he's awesome. And finally, apparently she was on Tumblr and someone that she follows had reblogged something of his. And she apparently read it and thought it was pure genius. And then started looking at his stuff on YouTube and was like, this is amazing and he's so funny and great and charismatic and all these descriptive words. And she told me all about it. And she's like, so which book would you consider the best for me to start with? And I was just like, success! Convince all the people of the world to read John Green books. That is my mission. Currently, anyway. I kind of do that with a lot of books. I just read them and decide the entire world should read them as well. It's probably a very bad habit, but oh well. Everyone needs to read more. And so yeah. So I suggested either this book right here or the one mentioned over here, Looking for Alaska. because I believe they're his best books, which is funny because I'm pretty sure those are his first and last books. So yeah, but they're both really good, and his other books are good too. I just think that those two are more profoundly striking, and most people will read them and they're the ones that they kind of instantly get as a good book, and the ones that they kind of instantly just, they pull them in. Like his book, The Events of Catherine's, is also a really good book, and so is Paper Towns. They're both great books, but I don't tend to, like, I read them and they're one of those books that I can get through really quickly, and they're really good and they're really interesting, but I don't know, for some reason, like, I was just more struck with The Fault in Our Stars and with Looking for Alaska, probably because I just get struck really easily with sad books. Sad books make me cry and laugh and cry and cry and cry, but it makes them memorable. So yeah. And that is why John Green is awesome. Because he makes you laugh and then cry and then laugh and then cry and then laugh and then laugh and then cry and then cry and then cry eternally until the end of time. So yeah. Yes. And I don't really know that I have much else to say. Tap the chin. Oh, by the way, I don't know what I was going to say. Goodness. Oh, one of my friends has decided to try to make an infinity scarf, and she was asking my opinion on it, and I don't even know what an infinity scarf looks like. And neither does she, and she's agreed already to make it because someone asked her about it, and she agreed that she would make them one, but she didn't even ask them what it looks like or, you know, the basic construction of it, besides the fact that it's in a circle. And so she was sitting here going, how do I make this? And I was trying to help her, but I'm like, I don't even know what you're doing because I don't understand this concept. So yeah, I really think that's all though. If anything else interesting happens, I will let you know. I really hope you've been keeping up with your stuff and been less terrible than I am. But hopefully I'll get both this video and the other video uploaded today. And yeah, so I guess I will see you tomorrow. Toodaloo.